Srimaitam Yana Tashmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Reading from the book. It was in the spirit that he had constructed the building at Bagh Bazar and there displayed a artistic exhibition, a series of dioramas assembled from finely finished, painted and trussed clay dolls. Such dolls are traditional art form in Bengal. By the staging of nearly 100 elaborate displays depicting the Vaishnava philosophy and the passions of Lord Krishna had never been.
One second, Prabhu. I think we are in chapter 4, but let's see. We are in chapter 4.
Chapter 3, Prabhu. I mean, Prabhu, can you see the screen where Prabhu is displaying from Srila Bhakti Siddhanta?
Oh, okay.
But my screen also shows chapter 3. One second. I think one second. I think there's some confusion. Let's go to chapter 4. And
Oh, yeah. How shall I serve you? Mhm.
once no, material.
You want me to start from the starting, Prabhu?
No, not at starting. From here, Prabhu.
Okay. Yeah, sure,
It
Prabhu.
was in the spirit. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. It was in the spirit that he has constructed a building at Bagh Bazar and there displayed a theistic exhibition, a series of dioramas assembled from finely finished, painted, and dressed clay dolls. Such dolls are a traditional art form in Bengal. But the staging of nearly 100 elaborate displays depicting the Vaishnava philosophy and the passions of Lord Krishna had never before been seen. The theistic exhibition created a sensation and thousands attended it daily. The same year, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati has taken about 40 disciples on a parikrama all over India, a tour featuring many public lectures and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta's meetings with important men. By 1932, he had three presses in different parts of India, printing six journals in various Indian dialects. In Calcutta, a politician has asked Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati how he could possibly print his Nadia Prakasa as a daily newspaper. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati had replied that it was not so amazing if one considered that in Calcutta alone there were almost half a dozen ordinary daily newspapers. Although Calcutta was but one city amongst all the cities of India, India was but one nation amongst many nations on the earth. The earth was but an insignificant planet amidst all other planets in the universe. This universe was once amongst universes so numerous that each was like a single mustard seed in a big bag of mustard seed. And the entire material creation was only one small fraction of the creation of God. Nadia Prakasha was not printing the news of Calcutta or the earth, but the news from the unlimited spiritual sky, which is much greater than all material worlds combined. So the daily Calcutta newspapers could report limited earthly doings, earthly tidings, then small wonders that Nadia Prakasha could appear daily. In fact, a newspaper about the spiritual world could be printed every moment, where there is not a shortage of interested readers. One of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta's publications was in English, The Harmonist, and it advertised the Vrindavana Parikrama of 1932. Circumambulation of Sri Brajamandal. His Divine Grace Paramahamsa Sri Srimad Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, the spiritual head of the Madhava Gaudiya Vaishnava community, following Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, has been pleased to invite the cooperation of all persons of every nationality, irrespective of caste, creed, color, age, or sex, in the devotional function of circumambulation of the holy sphere of Braja in the footsteps of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya, who exhibited the Leela of performing the circumambulation of Sri Brajamandal during the winter of 1514 AD. When Abhay had heard from the members of the Allahabad Gaudiya Math about the parikrama, he had been fully occupied with his local Prayag pharmacy business and traveling to secure new accounts. But he had calculated how he could join at least for a day or two, and he had fixed his mind on again obtaining the darshan of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. Srila Prabhupada, I was not initiated at the time of parikrama, but I had a very good admiration of these Gaudiya Math people. They were very kind to me. So I thought, what are these people doing in this parikrama? Let me go. So I met them at Kashi. The Parikrama party traveled with efficient organization and advanced group bringing all of the wedding and tents would go ahead to the next day's location, where they would make camp and set up the kitchen. Meanwhile, the main party, bearing the deity of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and accompanied by Kirtana singers, would visit the places of Lord Krishna pastimes and in the evening arrive in camp. The camp was divided into sections and arranged in a semicircle, and pilgrims were assigned into a particular section for the night. The center were the quarters of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta and the deity of Lord Chaitanya, and close by, the tents of the sannyasis. There were separate camps for ladies and men. Married couples did not stay together. There was a volunteer corps of gods who stayed up all night patrolling the area. At night, the camp with its hundreds of tents with gaslights and campfires resembled a small town, and local people would come to see, astonished at the arrangements. In the evening, everyone would go gather to hear a discourse by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati. The pilgrims would rise early each morning and chant Hare Krishna together. Then, carrying the deity of Lord Chaitanya, they would set out in procession. Kirtana groups, the police band, the lead horse, the flag bearers, and all the pilgrims. They travel to the holy places, the birthplace of Lord Krishna, the place where Lord Krishna slew Kamsa, the Adikeswar temple, Radhakunda, Syamakunda, and many others. Let me stop here, Prabhu, and let me start chanting. Srila Prabhupada Pranati. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swamiti Namane. I offer my respectful obeisances unto His Divine Grace A.T. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada,